It's the fourth time you've lowered the price of your product. Your profit margin is teetering on the edge of loss and profit. You don't know what else to do. You don't close because you would lose much more. I understand. We've all faced that moment. Let me tell you that this video could be your solution. What if you added a zero to your price instead of removing it? Stop dreaming about it and start seeing it. The answer could be in high-ticket products. But what is high-ticket? I should start by telling you that it's possible to qualify products according to their value. To do this, we use the value ladder. This idea basically states that as we provide more value, the price should increase. This implies that the level of commitment and trust from the customer is greater at each step. In other words, our most expensive products or services should be the best, the ones that solve the problem the best. So, a high-ticket or high-value product is one that solves a problem in an extraordinary way. In short, a high ticket is a high-value product or service that causes an extraordinary transformation. Although it's not an absolute law, it is generally considered that a low-ticket product usually costs less than 197 USD. A medium-ticket product usually costs less than 997 USD, and a high-ticket product is usually above 2,000 USD. Although these depend entirely on the country, market, and supply, for example, the average price of info products in the United States is between $497 and $997, while in Mexico, it's between $67 and $197, which can radically change the concept. Of course, when can we consider a product high ticket? For a product and/or service to be considered high ticket, it must have a high price and high value. In other words, it must cause an extraordinary transformation. However, as mentioned above, there is no written rule about the price that a high-ticket product must have, since this will always depend on the industry and the country in which it's marketed. Now, why is it worth having a high-ticket product? It is increasingly difficult to differentiate yourself from the competition. We're in an era of specialization, where there are more and more experts. However, those who offer additional value are the ones who succeed in developing their projects. Entrepreneurs usually start by competing on price. However, this strategy is wrong, since there will always be someone who can offer a lower price than you. In the end, the psychological behavior of buying is very clear. People buy something when they feel it's the best solution to the problem. A high-ticket product gives you more brand reputation, places you above your competition, allows you to offer much more value to fewer people, connect more with that group, and achieve better results. But it also simplifies your work. How to create a high-ticket product? The process of creating a high-ticket product is not simple. Obviously, when you pretend to give an extraordinary value, it is necessary to study your buyer persona very well and be able to solve at least one of the main problems. Having a very well-defined niche and a quality solution is the first step. This can take some time, but it is possible to accelerate the process by carrying out some pilot tests with a small audience. Once you're sure that you're able to provide extraordinary results, then you can propose a high-ticket offer. What happens if I don't have enough experience to create something high-ticket yet? Many of the students think that they don't have enough experience to create something high-ticket, but they're usually wrong. It is possible to create a high-value product by supporting yourself with other experts or simply by working on a very specific problem. The possibilities are many, but if you feel that you do not have the quality to do it, you can also start by training yourself more. Being in constant training is part of the mantra of those of us who sell high-value products. I cannot conceive of someone who sells high-ticket and does not become obsessed with improving their offer every day. The first step to selling high-ticket is to love what you do, be passionate about the results, and be obsessed with improving every day a little bit more. How to sell a high-ticket product. High-ticket products must be sold in a different way. A person may not expect personalized attention for $5 USD. But if the cost of the product or service is $50,000 USD, I'm sure they'll expect very close attention. The sales process is very similar to any product. You need to attract strangers, convert them into prospects, nurture them, close sales, and delight them. However, the actions in each step must go a little further. When creating a high-value product, it is necessary to take great care of the sales funnel and contemplate a high-value process, where the prospect is accompanied hand-in-hand and is sold only if we have the solution to their problems. The high-ticket sales process is usually more personalized and involves accompaniment. It is common to generate small consulting schemes as a form of sales. The idea is to understand the prospect well and know if the product we offer helps. If so, we can proceed with the sale. 3 keys to selling high ticket. The sale of a high-ticket product normally involves a very close attention and follow-up process, which, although it can be automated, should always be a level of personalized attention. The process of being able to sell, as always, will depend on the product/market/strategy. However, there are 3 keys to selling high-ticket. 1. Ideal customer profile. The ideal customer profile will always be the basis of any marketing strategy, no matter if it's something low or high ticket. What matters is the relevance of our product or service, and this is always determined with the audience. Since for one profile, a topic can be very relevant, and for another, something totally unimportant. Remember that it is important to define in detail. Who is your ideal customer? What problems do they have? How can you help them? Where do you find them? What can you do to attract them? When you have all the points mentioned above in detail, then it is very easy to create a quality offer. In this case, a high-value offer. 2. The offer. The offer is one of the most important steps, as in any product or service. The offer is always linked to the ideal customer profile, a problem, and a solution. When we talk about high ticket, the offer has to be something surprising, not only with a very clear, unique value proposition, but it must also be delivered in a format that is optimal for the ideal customer profile. The most important thing in a high-ticket offer is the result offered. No one is going to buy something expensive if the result is not in the same line. So a high-value offer must always have a very concrete result, offering a transformation. When offering something of high value, it is common that there is distrust. This can lead to objections, so it will always be necessary to use some kind of guarantee and provide information about testimonials and success stories. Deliverables are always important, but even more important is to talk about the benefits. A good offer will help you, however, it is necessary to have a very clear marketing strategy. 3. Marketing and sales. The marketing and sales strategy is perhaps the most important thing. So important that sometimes there are bad products that sell very well thanks to good marketing. So if you have a high-value offer and an aligned strategy, then you'll be able to sell without much problem. I want to clarify that the marketing process for selling high-ticket offers should always consider a nurturing and follow-up stage. The general marketing process always occurs with attraction, conversion, closing, and delight. Although, strictly speaking, these are the steps of the inbound methodology, they're also used within an outbound process. So no matter how you do marketing, what matters is that you are able to attract strangers, convert them into prospects, close sales, and delight your customers. Many experts make this seem like a very simple process, but the reality is that it takes a lot of work to make it relatively simple. The key is to understand the buyer persona and the buying process well. With this, you will be able to create content that helps nurture each stage. Subsequently, you must have a sales process focused on following up and closing. Forget about competing on price and focus on creating solutions that impact the lives of your customers. Take control of your business and design a lifestyle that allows you to enjoy what truly matters. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed this video and follow us to keep taking your business to the next level. See you at the top.